It was after the Prime Minister issued the new curfew order when a young man from St. Ann was videotaped hurling sporadic verbal gunfires at the Prime Minister. Upon seeing the video, the police went in search of the suspect in a bid to apprehend him for his dastard behaviour. Consequently, the fire was returned by the public after the suspect was taken from his home and an on-camera apology seemingly forced from him. When the smoke was cleared, the young man's constitutional rights was found in a pool of proverbial blood, riddled with multiple threats of legal issues. Investigations will now be conducted to ascertain whether the statement was defamatory, slanderous, a threat against the state, or was it a public mischief? Then we will iron out the facts and at the end deliberate on this widely controversial issue. It is said that we have the right to freedom of speech, and the police has no right to arrest the youngster for his colourful outburst. Let's look to see if his public outburst was defamatory. According to the law, defamation is the action of damaging a good reputation of someone. From my point of view, this was not so, as the complainant didn't say anything false about the Prime Minister. Then why was he apprehended? Was it a slanderous statement? According to the law again, a slanderous statement is the action or crime of making a false spoken statement, damaging a person's reputation, where someone becomes scrutinized by one's misleading remark or comments about them. Therefore, there was no evidence of him being slanderous. Then why was he pursued by the law? Was it that he threatened the state? It was quite clear that he didn't make threats nor incite any violence against the Prime Minister, so he was not guilty of this. But what about creating public mischief? There could be various interpretations of public mischief. However, in reference again to the law, public mischief is a specific injury or damage caused by another person's action or lack thereof. In civil law, a person will become a victim of physical injury due to the negligence of another person could pursue legal action for the alleged mischief in the court of law. Since there was no harm done to the Prime Minister as a result of the complainant's derogatory comments, he is not liable. I believe, what makes it controversial was whether the outburst was moral rather than legal. And did the police have the right to intervene? Were the police acting ultra-vires in apprehending the youngster for his outlandish remarks? I believe our community police can be called upon to act as mediators, counselors, communicators, adjudicators to some extent in domestic altercations and public discourse that may cause mischief. I have no problem with them engaging the youngster, but if it is done in a manner to muzzle him, then I believe it is unconstitutional. As it relates to his apology, if the young man decided by himself to offer an apology, which I believe is a sensible thing to do, then there is no problem. However, if it is that he was forced to do so, then it is wrong. As I close, I used this incident to make a strong statement. Although it might be against his will to apologize, morally, it could be a blessing in disguise, as it could repair any damage to his character by his unfortunate and disgraceful behavior. We never know what can happen in life sometimes. It is a very small world. Now for the police, we need to seek what is legal before we act outside of our authority. It is said that we catch more flies with honey more than dead meat. A gentle persuasion rather than alleged brute force may offer amicable results. For both parties, we have the rights, but with those rights, there are greater responsibilities. I am Ozzy G, and that's what's on my mind. as me chat my mind.